In Adrian, who hasn't conceded one in the 3 matches since he was recalled. A run that's also coincided with the return after injury of Winston Reid, who's been delaying necessary surgery as long as possible. Injury issues do mean that Cheku Kouyaté and Mark Noble are both absent from a Premier League lineup for the first time since their last defeat by Liverpool. Nordtveit and Fernandes step in. They're the only changes after the Manuel Lanzini goal that effectively finished Tottenham's title challenge. With Andy Carroll unable to face his old club, Jonathan Kayeri leads the line. Liverpool have been forced into a couple of changes after firing blanks against Southampton. Simon Mignolet remains in goal, and the back 4-2 stays intact, although it was James Milner who spurned their best opportunity last time out with a rare miss from the penalty spot. Lucas is sidelined by a muscular problem, so Adam Lallana, who's already scored against West Ham this season, makes his first start since mid-March. Roberto Firmino is the other absentee, so Daniel Sturridge, who scored on his last league start at the beginning of January, has another chance to put his latest injury woes behind him. Angelo Ogbonna, whose only West Ham goal was in an FA Cup tie against Liverpool last season, is available after injury. Lucas is fit enough to make the Liverpool bench, and Ben Woodburn is back on duty. Klopp has marvelled at the vast space, both on the pitch and off it.
I think he needs to bring his shooting boot today for Liverpool.
Liverpool didn't have the best of times. Via Lanzini to Kayeri, who's got Ayew up ahead of him, and Byram is free. It's Sam Byram up from the back for West Ham. He strikes it off the target.
Great opportunity. That comes from switch of play. Goes one side. That's how you play against the diamond system Liverpool are playing. You see, Milner gets dragged inside. The fullback comes on. Touch off, so just takes the pace out of the ball there. No problem for the goal.
Coutinho's long corner, and the man who got free was Matip, and somehow they've managed to force it behind. But Joel Matip, who scored his only Liverpool goal in London at Palace earlier in the season, had a real chance there. And West Ham, having survived that, face up to another corner. The effort from Edimilson Fernandes, and that's a good reaction stop from Mignolet.
Yeah, he seemed to see it late. Liverpool cleared the initial set piece. It comes out.
James Milner. Again, they're looking for an offside, but not given against Sturridge. Oh, it was in the end. Flag does go up.
It was tight. He's talking to James Milner now. He wanted that ball half a second quicker.
It's James Milner who has a go. Got a nip on its way through off Wijnaldum, I think. Likewise for Liverpool. Coutinho looking for room to shoot.
Well, that starts with James Milner. That's twice now he's won the ball back. Talking about we haven't seen that for a while, that pressing. And we've seen 3 or 4 times that flying.
And Lallana dummies it, and Milner will get on the end of this. Hits it away from target. Was that a cross or a shot?
Oh no, that was definitely a cross. That's twice now out the left foot. I mean, it was very fortunate. Klein put the cross in, didn't have a clue who he was looking for. He just put her in. I think it went through a couple of people's legs.
Here's Coutinho, and he's managed to slide that one through, and he's onside here, and this could count for Sturridge. It does count, and what a crucial goal that could be for Liverpool on his return to the first team. Sturridge shows that finishing quality they know he's capable of.
And that all comes from the decision from Jurgen Klopp to play Philip Coutinho deeper. He's talking about him this week, playing in the number 8 role. He picks the ball up deep, and we spoke about Daniel Sturridge on the shoulder. That back 3. The ball now comes into Philip Coutinho in this deep role now.
Just to show how important that could be for Liverpool, it would take them above. 2 has joined the queue with Chan and Origi. Another one that skims the roof of the net. He's determined to score today, isn't he?
Yeah, they're all over the place here, West Ham, defending the corner. I mean, Lovren again looked free there at the back post. Matip gets his head on it again. He's up against Winston Reid.
Lanzini's in swinger, and Ayew found himself free! And how did he miss that? He cannot believe that that has stayed out.
I've said West Ham have been all over the place, set piece wise. Liverpool have been all over the place all season. Again, how he's missed that.
Well, Liverpool have the half-time lead towards the win they need, thanks to the returning Christmas card list after that first half double miss. Is that a sign that it is Liverpool's day, perhaps? Initial effort pushed out to Lallana, and then Sturridge had another sight of goal. Lallana on the turn, and that one is pushed clear.
Be the biggest spenders again.
And Liverpool looking to strike early in this second half. It's cleared only as far as Sturridge in the end, and it's taken away from him by... And here's Emre Can. And now Wijnaldum gets his shot away. And gets a corner.
Well, that's his hat-trick. People talking about the new stadium for the second-year time around. And we shouldn't forget, it's not just the home form at West Ham, the away form last year. The season he did really well. That's not been there as well.
Sturridge. Origi needing support in the middle now. Klein has tried to offer it. Sturridge.
Yeah, but he was just signaling to the defenders in the defending now that the set piece back.
It's Wijnaldum. No, against the crossbar. Stunning strike from Wijnaldum. And here's Philippe Coutinho looking to weave a way through. And he has! Perfectly! Trademark Brazilian magic from Philippe Coutinho, which has Liverpool heading in the right direction.
Not as good a strike as the one before from Wijnaldum, but he gets it exactly where you want it to go, in the back of the net. Great strike from Wijnaldum. It's the crossbar, and then Coutinho, you think he's going to get a shot away now. No, he has the composure to run with the ball. Very poor defending for West Ham, but finds that space in the bottom corner. How many times?
Here is Wijnaldum at the other end, who's played it through, and there's an opening for another goal here for Coutinho, and he strikes it. And that is a controversial goal from the West Ham perspective, because Wijnaldum, involved in a contentious handball at one end, which James Collins and Slaven Bilic is complaining about, was then involved at the other to lay it off for Philippe Coutinho to strike the third goal, which surely puts the issue beyond doubt.
Yeah, but that's what no one wants to hear about in this stadium now. Remonstrations now. It's a handball straight away as soon as I saw it.
This time as the ball was in the back of their net. And Origi almost added further pain.
That's the third time today Liverpool have hit the crossbar. Similar sort of area to where he scored against them.
That Slaven Bilic has managed the move here. His team could get a breakthrough here. It's Ashley Fletcher who's got through. And in the end, reading his way through, it's Lallana, came at him awkwardly. Wijnaldum, and Origi sticks it in the back of the net for a fourth for Liverpool, just to make absolutely sure that Liverpool's fate rests in their own hands.
This all comes from the quick feet of Daniel Sturridge, and the reason why he had to come back into the team today. He's dynamite when he's round the edge of the box. You see how quick he is. He stands Cresswell up, just goes past him with ease.
A place at Europe's top table there for the taking for Liverpool. Arsenal threw down the gauntlet to Jurgen Klopp's side with their victory at Stoke, but Liverpool have gone one better, scoring 4 without conceding. Daniel Sturridge starting it off after Philippe Coutinho had opened the door for him, and it was the Brazilians' magic with 2 goals in the second half that really stretched their lead against a West Ham team that had fallen apart by the time Divock Origi came up with the 4th goal. It might have been different had Andre Ayew converted the opportunity with which he twice struck the post at the end of the first half, but in the end it was emphatically Liverpool's day. West Ham 0, Liverpool 4.
And inspired by Daniel Sturridge and Philippe Coutinho, that is a huge stride for Liverpool towards the Champions League. When they called on him, he was ready, and he got them up to the perfect start. Daniel Sturridge. Coutinho with a deeper role was picking the passes, picked him out for his opening goal. Then on the score sheets himself, big decision went against West Ham in the build-up to the 3rd goal. A big chance went their way at 1-0 from Ayew, which he squandered. It wasn't their day, it has been Liverpool's day. And if they beat Middlesbrough at home next week, they will be guaranteed a place in the top 4 at the end of this season. West Ham stay in 12th place. They are safe, beaten 4-0 at home, 4-0 by Manchester City as well, 5-1 at home by Arsenal. It